Hello there, COPVA. This is Chad from Colorado Video Pros. Sorry I can't be there tonight. I wish I could. I'm out of town, but I'm here to talk to you guys about NAB 2012. I had a great time. If you've never been, you need to go. Seriously, you need to go. This was my 6th NAB show, and I wouldn't miss it for the world. So I'm here to talk about what I saw, some of the good things and some of the things that just killed it. One of the things that I would have to say that was the buzz of this year's NAB was Blackmagic Design's cinema camera. And I went to the booth and I personally got a demo from the CEO of Blackmagic Design, Grant Petty. Real nice guy. Some of the features that definitely stick out in my mind is the 2.5K resolution. I mean, for $3,000, a 2.5K resolution, you can't beat that. You also get a copy of DaVinci Resolve and Ultrascope. One of my concerns, though, is that the battery is internal, so you can't replace it in a couple of years, but you can also hook up any external battery to it. Another good thing too is for the memory, it's going to be a solid state drive, any solid state drive, so you can pretty much replace it and put any solid state drive if you want. What's nice too is it's going to be a touchscreen, so it's going to be pretty easy to maneuver. I also went to WEVA's open house meeting and I saw a presentation on the brand new software program CS6 by Adobe. I didn't see, anything too earth-shattering or anything disappointing. It's not going to be like, Final Cut Pro 10, so we don't have to worry too much on that. But just, from what I notice, I know that they're going to do a special where if you end up buying Adobe's CS 5.5, you'll get CS6 for free. So, if you don't have Adobe, it's a great deal. Another meeting I went to was the 11th Annual Creative Pro Users Group Super Meet, and it was held on Tuesday of NAB week. I went to the 9th and 10th Super Meet, so I went to the one 2 years ago and also last year. Last year's, it was huge. It was electric. They had Apple there when they gave the presentation for the Final Cut Pro 10, and it was just incredible being there. This year's, I don't like to be the bearer of bad news. I'm not going to talk too much about it, but I felt bad for the organizers because there was things that just kept on going wrong time after time after time, and I'm just going to give them a mulligan, flat out. And I don't want to talk too much. Like I said, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but the one thing, just to sum up the whole evening itself, was Morgan Spurlock, the director/producer of Super Size Me. He gave a talk on Comic-Con, his new movie about Comic-Con, and when they ended up showing the whole trailer for his new movie, no audio at all, and this is in front of like 1,000 to 1,500 people, so it was a large crowd, but they had no audio playing for his trailer, and so Morgan saved the day, and he did his own little commentary of each shot as it went by during the trailer, and he got a standing O for it. It was, he did a great job. I totally enjoyed it, but we all have mulligans in life, and they definitely deserve a mulligan because they've done a great job through the past year or so. But it was fun. It was good stuff. The one booth I was kind of disappointed. Yeah, disappointed was Nikon. I wish it was a little bit bigger, and I noticed the people who were manning the booths, I just feel like they weren't familiar with their products, and I asked some questions, and I could tell they were just a little bit confused, and I was disappointed, and it was their first year there. I certainly hope that they'll come strong next year, and definitely will give a great presentation. But I just want to see Nikon step up their game. I'm just waiting for that, and you know, I think it's the Nikon D800, their new camera. It's supposed to step it up, but we'll see what happens. You know, we'll see what the results will be, and hopefully they'll show up next year, and it's going to be great. My favorite booth of the whole show is the GoPro booth. I love GoPro. Anytime you got in or around GoPro, I mean, you just felt the electricity. It was just incredible. It felt like you were at like a rock concert. It was fun because when they did their free giveaways at 3 o'clock, like they would give away free cameras. Speaking about that, look at this. I won myself a GoPro Hero 2. And how I did it was I had to answer where the headquarters of GoPro was, and it was Half Moon Bay, and I won it. And I've not played with it just yet. I've turned it on once, and so I'm definitely excited about it. But going back to the whole GoPro booth, it was awesome. So they do such a good job just presenting it, and what was fun about it is as they were doing these giveaways, we would always have to chant GoPro, 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 and I mean, it was fun. It was fun. And after the giveaways, what they would do is they would give us free beer. And I mean, come on, are you gonna say no to free beer? It was great. One of the things though I did notice for product wise is that they're gonna have a Wi-Fi device where you can pretty much control 50 GoPro cameras at once. I'm excited about it. I don't know if I'll have the opportunity to use it, but I mean, just being able to, control a device where you can just turn on your GoPro camera or turn off. I mean, I'm excited about it. So it's gonna be good stuff. One of the things I always love going to is the Canon booth. It's a great booth. They had Shane Herbert. I'm sorry, it's Hurlbut. He's the DP from Active Valor, and he was just showing us, what cameras and lenses and devices that they used during the movie, and it was cool because, he was showing us all these different shots, like they were using these machine guns, and they would shoot like just above the camera or just below the camera to get these, these incredible shots, all this, ammo flying by, and then they would shoot at the cameras and just would destroy it. But the thing is that they had these SD cards that I think it's the CF cards that they had built to sustain all this gunfire. But I mean, it was just such incredible talk just to hear what Shane was talking about. I can't think of anything else. The Red booth. If you ever go to NAB, Red booth is incredible. That's another great booth. They had this short called Loom, and it pretty much showed, definitely showed off what the Red can do, the Scarlet can do. They had this projector. It was like a laser projector. I don't know how it worked, but I mean, it intrigued me. Being a laser, I think it was like 4K or 8K projector. It was great. But yeah, if you guys ever get the chance to go to NAB, please, 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 please go. I've been spoiled. I've been 6 times. I love going there, and I know I'm getting older because I keep on running into people from like my past. I see people in Phoenix, I see people from Reno, and it's a blast. And the nice thing about it too is that you'll have these questions of what type of solutions you want to come up with that you're having some problems with, and you'll be able to just talk to all these manufacturers. I mean, if you can think of any manufacturer that makes cameras, software, whatever it is, you'll see it at NAB, and you'll also meet the people who designed these products and who sell these products, on the engineers that fix these problems. They're there. So seriously, if you ever get the chance to go to NAB, please do so. You'll have an incredible time, and I promise you, you'll not get any sleep. I'm right now getting over a cold because I had too much fun there. So just want to say, hey, thank you for your time, and I hope you have a great night, and hopefully we'll see you next year at NAB. Have a great night.